Hey guys, Omar here from My Point of View, and today I have this 2019 Volkswagen Beetle. So obviously on my channel I get a lot of random, 2019, 2018s, even possibly like a 2016 car that I'll probably just rent off. But this is kind of a little special because for 2019 there is no 2020 for the Volkswagen Beetle. So this is it. It's not the first time this has happened for the Volkswagen Beetle. Most likely, looking at the trend of today's market, most likely the Volkswagen Beetle will be back in production in the future. This is not a source from like Volkswagen. It's just a little gut feeling, but most likely it'll come back as a all-electric. I'm not for sure a hybrid. Don't think there's going to be any internal combustion engine, but I think that's the future for the Volkswagen Beetle. So they're just cut off right now. 2019 is the last model year currently. No 2020, it's like I just stated. So I'm gonna go over this one while I have my possession. This is actually turbo model. I think even the base has a turbo. So I'll let you guys know right off the bat, I don't know much about any other Volkswagen products. I only had the Volkswagen Atlas, but I am still kind of foreign to German type of cars. So I'll give it my best shot. So I just did a quick little walk around the Volkswagen Beetle for the introduction. And I have to say, this is very, can't say retro in the spec. It is bigger than like the first generation Beetle, even though this is the front engine and the Beetles are actually rear engine, but it still looks like it could be a rear engine type of a car. Proportion wise, yeah, it keeps the same little design. It was not a car I would personally buy, but it's actually a pretty fun little zippy car, so I can't knock it for that. Got a little black spoiler right here. I'm pretty sure because it's the turbo edition, it's got a little black spoiler, but I'm gonna head to a Volkswagen dealership and hopefully they'll let me know more about it. But that's all I have to say, man. It's just a big, two-door little coupe. But nevertheless, here it is right here. You just got lock and a little trunk little button right here, and then unlock button as well. And you got your little horn on over here as well. So doors are locked, press it twice. And when you unlock the vehicle, the windows go down just a tad bit. So I'm gonna lock it again. The windows go up. And this is actually for both doors as well. Press the unlock button twice and that's both doors. All right, let's go ahead and hop on in. But nevertheless, you guys know the drill. I am 6'9". If I place my foot between the brake pedal and the little rest area right here, I can literally pretty much stretch out my whole entire leg. So this is a very roomy car if you're tall, 6'5" and above. You got plenty of leg room, at least on the left side as well. Of course, as you guys know, your right leg will be touching the plastic part right here, but it's not, too uncomfortable long distance wise. You got a big, humongous door, but that's as expected for these little two-door cars. You got a weird little storage area right here. It's like a flap, so I'm pretty sure you can put something wide in here and obviously a hold. But sitting inside, I mean, it's very Volkswagen-like. It does remind me a lot of the Volkswagen Atlas that I reviewed in the beginning of my channel. You got a humongous gauge for miles per hour, small little RPM gauge down the left, and a big fuel gauge as well. So I'm pretty sure that's retro to the Beetle. This is actually my first time experience of Volkswagen Beetle, so just bear with me. I think that's like the retro little gauge cluster for it. Anyways, headlight switches up here at the top, small little vents over here. Two-door car, windows go down automatically and up automatically. One touch, one down. One touch up, one touch down. This is a smaller display versus the one I had in the Atlas. I'm pretty sure you get the Atlas and the small little display as well. It still does have like Bluetooth, all that stuff as well. Climate controls, it's not synchronized, but it's simple, easy to use. AC, close vents. You do have a USB storage down over here, 12-volt socket down over here. Glove compartment is a decent size for this vehicle. No sunroof option, but the cloth seats are very comfortable. Very nice and comfortable. 6-speed automatic gearbox. Change your gears down over here. Got a little sport mode down over here as well. This is kind of weird. I don't like the position of the armrest. It's in the way of the handbrake. So you pull all the way up, and you want to pull this up, you kind of got to like squeeze your arm in between here. It's kind of an awkward little feeling. It should have been good just to have an electronic parking brake, but I prefer a manual handbrake anyways, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Visibility is, well, at least in the front, excuse the little face mask over here. In the front, it's actually pretty good. If you're looking at the side, you got the big, you know, doors and the windows. Around the little pillars right here, you do have a little blind spot right here, so you have to rely heavily on that blind spot monitoring. That comes in handy like a lot. I'm about to try to see if I can fit in the back seat real quick. So roll down the windows, get the ignition. I want to still in the car, and let's see how I fare sitting in the back. Being 6'9", nah, you can't sit back here. You could be very uncomfortable. Your neck's gonna be turned away like this, unless you get the convertible, obviously. But I wouldn't dare test it back here. But while I'm back here, you do have one 12-volt outlet back here, and then one cup holder. You have a tiny bit of storage right here. I'm sure you can see that. And that's about it. You can put these seats down from the looks of it. Pull a little tab right here. And then you can access the trunk area if you want to lay the seats down as well. So the doors are actually unlocked. If you want to open up the trunk area, you push this little VW up like so, and then pull it. I think it's locked. Shouldn't be. There we go. And you do have a, you know, a decent amount of storage space back over here. Nothing too outlandish. Pull this little lever right here. You do find a spare tire over here, the jack and all that stuff. You can remove this as well, and like I just showed you, you can put down the back seats for more little storage space. Also, when you put the vehicle in reverse, the reversing camera is actually back here as well. I think it flips the opposite way, which you cannot do. I don't think the camera's back here. You can't see it right here, but I think it flips the opposite way. All right, so I showed you the trunk. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Check out the engine. Engine should be in the back, but I guess for modern standards, it's over in the front. That would actually been very cool though. And what we have right here is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, 174 horsepower and 184 foot-pound of torque. 6-speed automatic is standard. I'm not for sure if a manual transmission is optional. Let's go to the Volkswagen dealership real quick. There's actually a fun little torquey motor as well. So I actually have my face mask on currently right now due to COVID. I spoke to the sales associate inside. This used to be Volkswagen Hallmark, but nevertheless, I'm here at the Volkswagen dealership, North Nashville. That's currently the name of the dealership. Sorry for the windows over here. I checked a lot earlier. There's no other Volkswagen Beetles, like 2019 models, obviously. But they do have an old first generation Beetle on the inside. So we're gonna go inside and look at that real quick, and possibly just like browse this little Golf. So without further ado, let's go get started. All right, so I got my face mask on, and we're gonna look at this 64 Volkswagen Beetle. It's a two-tone. Got the nice little classic wheels over here as well. Standard transmission. This is old school. I don't think the doors are open, nor do I want to like get inside, even though I'm currently inside the vehicle. Old school speedometer, 3 on the floor. I don't know how many gears it has. Nice little handbrake over here. Nice and tight as well. It's a nice little roof rack as well. And the engine is in the back. Looks like it's water cooled or air cooled or something. And while I'm here as well, let's look at this Volkswagen GTI. This is something I've really have an interest in, like these big wheels right here, red brake calipers. I'm not doing a Beetle review, but let's just go and look at this other little compact for Volkswagen. I believe it's the same way to open up the trunk as well. You press the hole right here. Nice little dual exhaust. Yeah, this is my type of little car. Yeah, it may be tall, but I like small cars like this. This one's the GTI 2-liter Turbo S. I'm not for sure it's the exact same 2-liter in that Beetle. Retail $21,000. This is actually $30,000. But let's look inside real quick. Same little door, little panel stuff right here. This is little. It's not carbon fiber, but same door, stuff like that. Seats are manual adjusted. But same for the Golf. When I sit in here, I have the same amount of leg room, even when I push the seat all the way down. Like, this thing is like so perfect for me. Look at the same thing. So don't fall asleep on the Volkswagen, guys. They are like tremendous leg room. Similar type of gear lever as well, handbrake, but this is actually smaller. Yeah, I love these little stitch seats right here. This looks so retro to me. Beefier steering wheel, power shifters on the back. Yeah, it's nice in here. I really do like this Golf. Beautiful car. So, they didn't have any other 2019 models that I could show you guys, but it was nice to see that little 60s Volkswagen Beetle in there to see how far this vehicle has come. Head to work, and he's dropping off some new cars over here. But yep, time to head to work, and I will see you at nighttime. All right, so pulling up to my little late night spot. My time with the Beetle was very short. So in closing, let's go ahead and just go over a few little things as well. So the car's in park, engine's running. So if I put it into reverse, you can hear the camera actually open up. So that's me in the center. Not sure the GoPro actually picked it up. So I put it in park. Obviously the camera's still gonna be open. You'll be able to hear it close, I think. So that's it closing. So I'm gonna do it again and open it up again, put it back in reverse. It's a little loud, but honestly, driving around, you get used to it. There's something I want to do about the audio, which is something I just realized when I turn on the volume before I start recording. So the volume is all the way down. I guess it mutes itself. When you turn up the volume a little bit, it's a huge delay, and how much you turn it up to, that's where it starts at. So let me go ahead and explain. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it. Let's go ahead and just do it. So it's off, low. Let me go ahead and turn it on. It was a little bit delay, so now it's low. Now I'm gonna turn it like a little bit, but it doesn't, when you turn the knob, it doesn't like synchronize with it. So let's do it again. You see what I'm talking about? Not sure the radio can pick it up, but I'm gonna do it one more time. So it's down low. It's like a huge delay. That's kind of a little unattractive. Look, after driving this, I can understand why there's some Beetle enthusiasts. Some people may not want it because, you know, the style looks kind of girlish, but driving around, which I'll do in a second, with a quick little drive around, it was actually a pretty little fun little car. I mean, it's a Volkswagen product, front wheel drive, turbocharged 4-cylinder. So it kind of drives kind of similar to a Volkswagen Golf. So why not get this? Yeah, it may not be like a hot thing for guys, but I mean, put your pride aside, you could daily this. I mean, it's actually it's not so bad. The seat comfort is great, visibility is great as well, except for the little pillows in the back. But yeah, it's a fun little retro type of car, so it's earned my respect. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and go for a drive. My little final drive, 2019. So I'm gonna keep it in just in normal drive, and when I bust to you heading back, I'll put it in sport mode. Doesn't make that much of a huge difference. Training rate is actually pretty good. Nice acceleration. Yeah, cruising around, you do hear a lot of tire noise. And on the highway, you do hear, you know, the typical kind of wind noise as expected. But right now, I'm just doing like 40 miles an hour on a normal little pavement over here. It is a tad bit noisy. I wonder if the Beetle ever had like a V6 engine, VR6, wherever the engine's called. That would have been a riot. Okay, I'm gonna bust my U over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it into sport. And does it have a traction control button? I don't see a traction control button. Oh, that's a disappointment. Let's go for any noise. Now that was probably quick. Yeah, it was a little bit of drama, but that is expected. That was actually pretty fun. This is a fun little car, I have to say. I want to do the acceleration one more time from a dig. Let's go. That's gotta be faster with premium fuel. Along with the acceleration, the brakes are pretty good as well for this type of vehicle. I know I'll talk about the turning radius. Maneuvering in and out of parking spaces, it's not so bad as well. Alrighty, that ends my driver proportion. That ends the driver proportion of the video. And here's my final thoughts. So this is actually a very fun little car. Doesn't matter your height, 6'9", 5'9". It's actually a joy and a blast to actually drive around. My personal opinion about this car, this is like the perfect second car, like the weekend car. Yes, you can get like a BMW 3 Series, wherever trim level, or 4 Series, wherever it is. The convertible one, I think it's the 4 Series now, for a weekend car. But I can see someone else getting this as well, just for a little toy. Get a convertible version. Now, I'm not sure what type of trim level this is actually in. It just says turbo on the back. I'm not sure it's an SE turbo or whatever, whatnot. But I'm visualizing it with the old school little hubcaps, which is still available if you know what I'm talking about. I'll get like in that. I would get a little convertible. I know I'm going kind of outlandish right here, but I mean, that's how I would visualize a Beetle, a second car, a nice little city car. But you want to have a little fun on the back roads. Yeah, this is why I see the Beetle. So I don't think the Beetle name is actually dead. Like I stated earlier in the video, most likely it'll come back as a full electric vehicle. So we'll see. But hey, test drive one like in your nearest dealership if it has one, and give it a shot. Yeah, I know it's a little girly looking, but give it a shot. I had actually pretty much had good fun in this thing. So from my point of view, it's a cute little car. Thank you guys so much for watching my video.